The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Porto looking to pass their way through. Now it's Neymar. Koundé proves too strong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has not gone well. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Rooney. Distributed tidily. Played back in. Chance for a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's an excellent interception. De la Cruz. Kirkchu. That's real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. The referee's awarded a free kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The ball has bounced loose now. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo running with the ball. Now it's Gullit. Messi. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And here's Gullit. Time and again they are repelled. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Gullit. Pirlo. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba getting on for a third of the way through the game. Grimaldo concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Mbappe. Lovely, now there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pull it. Gets a good foot in there. Over to the left. Vieira. Nicely spread. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Albert Ferrer.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Dembele, and he's gone searching crossfield. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Hullet, and he cuts out the supply. Hullet, played out to the right, and it's Pirlo. Messi, looking tidy in possession here. Hakimi, Kukçu. And this is Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Kukçu. And that is a little under... It's Pirlo! And that's caught. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. And he's managed to get free. Dembele, delivered with swing. Messi. Neymar. Messi. Porto finding their passes. He has a look up. And it's Grimaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Cracking ball. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Decent chance! He's scored! Porto are level! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Neymar. Kukçu. Grimaldo. Ronaldinho. Pedri. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. De La Cruz has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Back into the middle. Messi. It's Pirlo. He can run onto that. And it's just the goalkeeper to... He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Porto! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Porto take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
A heavy challenge.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Thuram gets across to intercept that. It'll be a throw-in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Saliba. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the right. Yamal, he has found a way through. And they've been given a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big chance! This time, surely! Caught offside that time. And that's been won straight back. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
It's their second corner of the game. Bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Grimaldo. Out to the left it goes. No, that's been intercepted. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Hakimi. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. It's a throw-in.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 25, Messi. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com
Osimhen. Maldini gets over and intercepts. That's a good ball out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Rooney! Rooney! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. And the volley.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dembele. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gullit running with the ball. There's no flag. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Rooney.
Pretty robust
He's
defending.
worked it through. Maldini concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Kukçu. Barcelona replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or...
It's Dembele! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's come backwards here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Rooney, played out to the right. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he is going into that little black book. And he's taking no chances there. Kukçu. And here's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Chance for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Off the post! And that was very necessary. Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé cuts it out. Nicely spread. Fired deep towards the back post.
That's good defensive concentration.
Swung over. No, again there's no way through. And here's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Pedri. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bigo in acres of space out wide. Corner then. Fenerbahce with the corner, there first. Kunde is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney. Rooney!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Figo. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Right card.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. Good ball, good take. And this is Messi. Oh, great defense. Big chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unset.
There's the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Hakimi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's managed to get free. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he finish? And that certainly packed a punch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Into the channel. No luck with that dink over the top. Pull it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ronaldinho. The message is clear. None shall pass. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Out towards the flank. Yamal gets into a good position. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hullet. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Hullet. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 20.
Oh, good steal. He just read it.
El dorsal 8.
Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! Decent enough try. Grimaldo. Hakimi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Grimaldo deals with that comfortably. De La Cruz. Yamal. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De La Cruz. Spread out to the left. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can...
He's having a hit! And that is a routine catch.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
That has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Dembele. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Nicely shaped ball. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Oh, nice touch. And this is Figo. It's Figo! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And that has left him in a heap. Nicely aimed pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He has found the way through. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pedri. Out to the left it goes.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Out for a throw. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Opts for safety. Threads one in. Mbappe. Lovely feet.
That was lovely, that.
He's found the way through. Crosses it in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. That is good alertness. And it's Scholes. Barcelona takes a shot! Oh, off the bar! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Grealish. Alexander-Arnold. That ball looks a good one. This might spell danger. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played out to the left flank. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through. Shot a goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ronaldinho. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dembele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Now that's a lovely exchange. Pedri. No, again there's no way through. Hangs in, climbs up big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rooney. Ronaldinho. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho stands tall and stands strong.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Grealish is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Ronaldinho. Kukcu. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far. Time and again they are repelled. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's found the Grealish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Great chance! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He gets big, and he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So much time and space here. Knocks it into space.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Osimhen. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Cannavaro. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Zanetti gets good distance on it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Grealish. Into the last 5 minutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 19, el dorsal
Pedri.
2. Serán sustituidos.
Now it's Osimhen.
El dorsal 18.
Osimhen stood his ground strongly.
El dorsal
Guti.
5. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio.
This is
de jugadores.
Batistuta. Now it's Guti.
Habrá
Pedri.
4 minutos de descuento.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. Pedri. Now it's Osimhen. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both sides. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader, talent.
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitutions taking place.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rashford! Cleared without complication. And it's Rashford. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Now somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Grimaldo goes steaming forward. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rashford chance! Off the post! Great challenge, timed to perfection. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Strong running down that left flank. That pass has been well intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Plays it across. He rises! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's through here, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, they've got it again, and this is Raul. Pedri, that has been slung wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Rashford tries to pass it through. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Barcelona are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. There's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Can he get it through? Grimaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Raul. Foot in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, important interception. So what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A case now of complete control.
Substitution.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Grimaldo.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's a
time.
promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Chiellini makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Raul. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Rafinha running with the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
We're already back up and running after half-time. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Can he latch on to this? He's got tall. Just needed better contact. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's looking wide. Rashford gets into some space. Rashford with the cross. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rafinha shifted it to the flank. Played into space out wide. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal, that's a cute ball. Thinks of... Can he finish? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
And that's been won straight back. Played into space. No way through there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Grimaldo does well to get it back. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No, he's not getting past him there. Looking for options for movement. Grimaldo. Now he's off and running. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to play it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Osimhen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Can he get on the end of this? Fired deep towards the back post. Hakimi tries to clear. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's come to nothing. Spread out to the left. Osimhen pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Zanetti. He is through here. And he's had a hit. And the keeper read that really well.
Rashford clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Raul. And it's Forlan. Rafinha. And here's Osimhen. And he's on his way. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Grimaldo is behind this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Ronaldinho! Oh, crossbar! Zanetti clears it away. Raul. And this is Forlan.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, he's been
indicated.
caught napping. Rafinha. 2 minutes to be added on. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Looking for the run. Hakimi looking to get on the end of this. And we're done. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call Safe Hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and the commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Over to the left. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Rooney. It's a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. And it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. And he gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kunde and Mateus. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A lot. Decent chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence...
To the Cruz! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Inzaghi. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chiellini. Mateus. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Inzaghi. Great ball, and the shot! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Distributed tidily. Sends it crossfield. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passes short and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. Mateus. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he get onto this? Grimaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Kukcu. Ronaldo. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rooney is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Delivered across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Rooney. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. And the finish! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Dembele. Koundé getting this one clear. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately, great chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan in 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Yamal. He's being urged to shoot. Back when it goes. Good read, needed to be.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Out to the right. Played back in. Skriniar gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Inzaghi. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mateus kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Lamine Yamal cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Cleared without hesitation. Skriniar, the man that is tenacity personified. That is ended up in no man's land. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Yamal, not the most accurate pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. Played into the middle. Bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wriggles his way through. He might be in here! Now it's Vinicius Junior. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Ronaldinho. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ronaldinho. De la Cruz. Mateus. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. Header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So now the difference is 3.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's onside. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a shot! Keeper's got his work done. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So, third corner of the game. Gets the shot away! Milan are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mateus. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. And the number on the board is 3. Rafinha. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Roberto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up.
Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Over to the left. Now it's Bale. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Bellingham! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Vieira. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ball is over the line. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get free. It's Figo! Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Distributed tidily. Played out wide. Back into the middle. It's hit the upright. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Grimaldo considers his options. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
It's their second corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Grimaldo. Roberto. Vieira. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Just the goal. And the shot! And he's done it! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Marcó en el minuto 30 el dorsal
So we have
7.
the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Barcelona have their third corner. Some resolute defending there. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Figo. Nice defending, physical and effective. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played into space out wide. It's a goal kick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koundé. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Figo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance to deliver. And that's been well dealt with. Chelsea have their second corner now. Figo goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Rooney. And it's Rooney! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's cause for mild irritation. Rooney. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Was it?
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Podrá ser expulsada del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 33 será sustituido
So it's back to business.
el dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio.
He has found a way through. Elects to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely spread. Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo crosses. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. All driven towards the far post. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Could try cutting inside here. And he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's come to nothing. Bigo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Rooney. Rooney, and he's found a way. It's Rooney! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Rooney clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Can he latch on to this? Rashford receives it in a wide position. Koundé, Yamal, he won't be happy with that one. And here's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Sends it crossfield. And he's been shifted off it. Kukçu has a look up and drives it forward. Rashford, Bebeto. Nice interception, well timed. It's a really well measured ball. Vieira. And it's Otto. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. An instinctive... Up he goes! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 20, Ronaldinho.
He's had it nicked away.
El dorsal 6.
And this is Messi. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Osimhen really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. That's a decent clearance. Now there's a fine ball. Let's a look and place it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Ball's gone out of play.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Messi. Very much into the last knockings. Aimed beyond the defence.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Time
descuento.
added on will be 2 minutes. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Figo crosses it in here. And that's the keeper's ball. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Besiktas have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible roll.
And he shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Knocks it into space. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous. Takes a shot! Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice looking ball. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, robust challenge. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Crosses it in here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Totti goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few... Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ronaldinho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Pedri. Rooney. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Ronaldinho! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Mateus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Lampard. Lampard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Marquinhos. That's a little off time. And the finish! Off the post! Turns and goes back. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Out towards the flank. He's the return pass. Not the most accurate pass. Played back into the centre. There's a sharp little ball here. And here's Messi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, some tackle that. Out for a throw. It's a good foot in there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Mateus. Now it's Totti. Pedri. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the right. That has been cut short. Pedri. Played into space out wide.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Ronaldinho's delivery. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Tries to shot a goal! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Rooney. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona finding their passes. And here's Rooney.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And smartly reclaimed. Messi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Ronaldinho! And he nearly went all the way.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. First time we've seen them try that. It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. Shot, surely! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Oh, he's been caught on it. Terrific header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's hit it long, but astray. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Rooney.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's onside. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 9.
Besiktas can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be
Rooney! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That has not gone well. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now this could be a chance. Zaire Emery. Now it's Rooney. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cannavaro. Turan. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Totti. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Back into the middle, and he welcomes it in. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's picked it up out wide. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, crack. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Osimhen really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Big header! They've done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead. Chance! He's been... It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Besiktas give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that was vital.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Totti.
Added minutes have
And
been
Van
indicated.
Nistelrooy! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
And he was quick to react. Rafinha could move up a gear here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! Aims beyond the defence. Griezmann wriggles his way through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim. Rooney, it takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking tidy in possession here. Jordan Henderson. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cruyff. Maradona. Oh, well played, well played. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's intervened well there. And it's Pedri. And here's Rooney. Jordan Henderson. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Yamal. Rooney. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Hazard. Ball driven towards the... He's got tall! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Ball played for Kukcu. Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rooney certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zaire Emery getting this one clear. Gilberto Silva. De Roberto. A header! And that has been clubbed away. Knocks it out wide. Tries to cross. And he's taking no chances there. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. 30 minutes gone. Besiktas finding their passes. Oh, it's come loose. Played back in. Drives it in. Ronaldinho. Forward it goes. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Crosses it in here. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Big chance! It's loose, in he goes again! And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Oh, he's been caught on, and the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes man...
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. Albert Ferrer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kupchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the shot's on here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Maradona. Mbappe receives it in a good position. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time.
Oh, what has happened here? And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Albert Ferrer. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Kupchu.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number
We have got
15,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13, Johan Cruyff. Number 6, Hazard. Number 25, Henderson. Coming on the field, number 14.
Somewhat off target.
Number 4,
That's a throw.
Eze. Number 18, Neymar. Number 7, Tonali. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Eze. Out of play for a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Eze's cross. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's heaved it away. And this is Neymar. Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Neymar. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's got away. Dembele. Khan claims comfortable.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for a shot! They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Substitution in
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Ball swung in. Crossed in again. That has earned a reprieve for the great chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There will be a throw-in. And that's a good-looking ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Can he get it through? Played out to the right. Floated through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Spread it left. Just 5 minutes left. Tries to pass it through. Dembele. He's found a way through. It's run loose here. Oh, good take in a good area. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. He has spurned it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
There will be 5
Kupchu.
minutes added time.
Shot. It's Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eze. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super ball. Tonali. York. Gilberto Silva. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Osimhen. Rashford. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever...
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a really well-measured ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Mane. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a little off target. And here's Rooney. He's through, shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Perez, good purposeful running this. Pedri. Cruyff, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Still goalless. He can run onto that. This looks promising. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now, can they get him away? Yamal. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Takes the shot! And here's Yamal. Kirkchu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
It's Rooney! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Perez. Mane. That has not gone well. Spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Ronaldinho providing an out. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. A shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nicked it back promptly. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with. Nesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Perez. That has been cut short. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. He climbs up big. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now, please.
So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Out towards the flank. And it's Kukcu. Oh, important interception. Mane.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Zaire Emery. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's Pedri. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri could try cutting inside here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Koundé deals with that comfortably. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kunde makes the interception. He has found a way through. Oh, great run, magical! And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Now it's Mane. Tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through. Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Birmingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Messi.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Dembele receives it in a wide... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 21.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Mane. Number 3. Vieira.
Decent hit from there.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Neymar. Number 20. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17. Del Piero. Number 10.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Couldn't squeeze it through. De La Cruz. Hakimi. Can he get it through?
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Well, that's a decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Osimhen. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. He's through here. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Osimhen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please be made aware that smoking
Barcelona
is only
leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Great ball, and a real chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Greece are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Greece with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Kukçu gets rid without sophistication.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance! Lofted upfield. Rooney. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball hit. Drive! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. Oh, he's found support out wide. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this?
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Rooney. Kutchu. Greece are looking to break at pace. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, cracking ball. And he's running through. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Cruyff is on his own. There's the shot! Goal, Greece! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Greece get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Passing nice and neat. He's in a good position here. Donadoni wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a throw. And it's been given away. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Grimaldo. He's picked his way through. And that's a goal kick. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Well read, nice interception. No way through. Threads one in. Yamal. Chooses to go crossfield. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. And he's in on... Can he finish? It has to be Wayne Rooney! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
They could be caught out here. Low into the middle. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Greece appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Distributed tidily. Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos clears. And he's had it nicked away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Puskás. He's on and a chance! Goal, Greece! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Greece take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Gullit. Robson, he has found a way through. Pings it across. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Dink through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Osimhen. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target. Robson. Out to the left it goes. Albert Ferrer. Cruyff. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, look at the space here. Takes a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Gullit. Played towards the front line. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to play it through. Dembele could try cutting inside here. He is through here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele, and it's Pedri. And that has been clubbed away. Good ball, good take. He's got away. A lot of... Decent chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Greece grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And this is Puskás. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. De la Cruz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them.